Hello, everyone, and welcome to my informational webinar about what BYBS coaching is and what I can offer you as a coach. I am so happy to have you here, so let's go ahead and dive into it. Let me go ahead and screen share. Screen share there. All right, hopefully you guys can see my screen. I'll make this bigger. There we go. All right, got it. All right, so like I said, welcome. This is what is Team BYBS Coaching. So I, Chelsea Meese, am a personal growth specialist. I'm in the process of being certified for that, and I am a Team Beachbody coach. So let's get into a few things. This is what we're going to be covering tonight. We're going to be covering a little bit about my story. What is BYBS? What the hell is Beachbody? What are the three different types of Beachbody coaches? What are the coach job requirements? What do we actually do? What resources our team has? What coaching really costs? Because I know that's the biggest question, is how much is it going to cost me? How you actually earn, and potentially how much can you earn by being a coach? Figuring out where you fit best, and additional BYBS services that I personally offer. All right, so if you're willing, I'm ready to go down the yellow brick road with you and take you on a journey. All right. So who am I? Some of you may know me, some of you may not know me so much. Like I said, I am in the process of becoming a certified health coach beyond Team Beachbody, because throughout my journey, I lost 100 pounds. I'll get to that. And I just want to pay it forward. So I'm going to be a certified health coach and a personal growth specialist. I understand that throughout life, if we are not growing, we are dying. And who doesn't want to better themselves and become more of a person? I am also the founder and CEO of Be Your Best Self Coaching. That is Be Your Best Self with Team Beachbody and Be Your Best Self Coaching, my own personal practice. I was born in August 18th to be exact, and I am a Leo, if you can't tell by my mane. I am a total hippie, and I am good vibes only. I am very non-confrontational, but I will take care of situations if need be, but I would much rather have peace and love and happiness for everyone. I am a child of God. I have accepted Jesus as my personal savior, and it came at a time in my life. I grew up in the church, but my brother died a week after I went to church camp and actually got saved, and I believe that that was God protecting me and looking out for me at that time. Like I said, I've lost two brothers. So yeah, I've dealt with loss in my life and come out on the other side. I feel like I have to live double the life for him because he didn't get the opportunity to. So I am just a girl who decided to go for it because I don't like the alternative of not going for it. So in my life, I have two fur babies. Their names are Tang and Theo. They're right down here at this picture. Tang is the orange one, just like the orange drink. And Theo is the gray one. He's just my handsome little man. So yes, those are only fur babies. I am actually a college dropout, for those of you who are already going to say, well, what kind of qualifications does it take to be a coach? I dropped out of college twice, I think 3 times actually. Transferred schools in between and eventually graduated. My degree is in criminology, and my focus is to work against human trafficking. I'm actually moving to Denver and going to do that because there's more opportunity there than there is in Cincinnati, and I want to be of service to people. And that's why my story is basically summed up as I went from a restaurant server, which all I wanted to do is get out of fast food when I was younger and get to know people a little bit more. Didn't know that restaurant serving wasn't much of an increase, but that's basically my trade besides, going through college. But I want to be a servant to others. I want to help others in every way possible. And the number one way that I found that I can help people right now is by sharing my story and my transformation. So I'm going to move this over here just so this goes down. And I want to tell you about my transformation a little bit. It began in 2011. I was 235 plus pounds around that time, and I just decided that I was going to start running around my neighborhood at night and eating a little bit less. So I didn't change anything that I actually ate. I just ate less of it. and then I would make myself run around my neighborhood, which was a mile around, at least once, sometimes twice throughout the evening, just when I started my journey. And then I basically failed forward for 3 years, just trying everything I possibly could, every diet that you could think of. You could think Zija, Advocare, Herbalife. What was that one that there's Jenny Craig, Atkins. The one, she was Anna Nicole Smith. Slim Fast? I did Slim Fast. I don't remember what it was called, but I tried hers. And anyway, so when you're putting your body through that much stress, you're going to lose weight. It might not be the healthiest way, but I still knew that when I went into it, I wanted to lose it healthy, so I wasn't trying to find a quick fix. I just wanted to try something and see if it worked. And so eventually, over 3 years, I lost 25 pounds, but came to a crossroads in my life where I had to give up my car, give up my 2 jobs, move back home to make a decision to get my priorities straight to finish college. And I obviously wasn't going to have access to a gym, or I was living out in the country. So I guess running was a little bit of a thing, but I was too far in my journey that I needed to consistently work out. So for Christmas in 2013, I got Insanity, and oh my goodness, do I love Shaun T, and the results that I got from this program were incredible. I lost 25 pounds in 2 months with Insanity when it took me 3 years to lose 75 pounds. So that's 25 pounds a year doing it the way I was before versus 25 pounds in 2 months doing it with Insanity. So I was like, I'm good. I'm hooked. I love it. It works. I'm going to do this forever. It's super simple. Half-hour workouts. Okay, so Insanity can get up to 50 minutes, but still, I do Insanity Max 30 now. If I'm going to do Insanity, it's still tough. But I was able to reach my 100-pound loss goal, and the day that I finished Insanity is the day that I signed up to be a Beachbody coach. So that was March 4th, 2014. And I can honestly say it was one of the best decisions of my life. I get tons of freedom, which I'll get into in a little bit. I was a success starter with it, which means that in my first 3 months, I was able to help 3 to 5 people go ahead and get started on their health journey. And it's just been an amazing ride so far, which has led me to actually becoming a certified health coach to where I can pay it forward daily what I've learned throughout my journey, because I don't know one person who is concerned about their health or wanting to feel better. And the fact that I get to be a part of people's journeys like yours is just incredible to me. And it's the biggest blessing ever. But there are a few things that have come out of that, which I want to introduce to you what BYBS is and stands for. So BYBS stands for Be Your Best Self. Throughout my journey, all I wanted to do was become a little bit better every day and a little bit closer to the person that I wanted to be, my best self, what I considered to be my highest peak standard for myself. And no, I'm still not there, but I'm getting there every day. And so my goal is to help you become whatever your version of your best self is. And to do that, I have BYBS Central, which you are most likely a part of. That is my personal tribe and fit fam. It's free ongoing support and accountability because, like I said, I didn't start my journey with Beachbody workouts. I started my journey by running around my neighborhood at night because I didn't want people to see my jiggle. All right. So I want to be able to help anyone and everyone who wants to get healthy. And that's what BYBS Central is there for. My BYBS exclusive groups are closed accountability groups or challenge groups with specific requirements to join. These groups are typically groups that require both a fitness program and Shakeology because I believe that is the best way that you can get to your results. And I'm a testimony to that. That's how I've been able to maintain my 100-pound loss. And it's the best package that you can come up with. And I'll get to that in a little bit, but that's mainly the requirements for that. Or if it's a free group, just making an account with me, something like that is an exclusive group. They all have different requirements that I list. The BYBS Boardroom is actually my team of sponsored coaches and their coaches who want to pay it forward for the gift of good health and happiness for others. So basically that means when we talk about this in a little bit and you want to become a coach, I would be your personal coach and you would be my sponsored coach. So you would go into the BYBS Boardroom if you wanted to build the business. and pay it forward to others with good health and what your transformation in Beachbody has done for you. And then last but not least, I have the BYBS Transformation, the 90-day intensive. This is brand new. This is part of my certification process, and the transformation is my actual program for my certification as a health coach, and I'm excited to start taking people through that. It's a one-on-one coaching with me as your dedicated coach for 90 days, and we take your life to the next level. So we find something in your life that you want to specifically work on for the next 90 days. We get rid of all the things that you self-sabotage with. We change and fix habits, and we get you to level up in your life, no matter where that is or what that means to you. All right, so there are tons of opportunities within the Be Your Best Self sphere that you can fit into. And so I want you to go ahead, and as we go through this, think about where you would want to fit and what you would want to do, all right? So what is Beachbody? Let me take a drink of that. What is Beachbody? So this is how I got into coaching. Like I said, I completed Insanity. My coach reached out to me. I was a lead. I didn't know any other coaches at the time. I just randomly got it from the internet. And my coach reached out to me, and she told me about what it is to be a coach and what Beachbody really is. And I had no clue. I was just like, Insanity, Shanti, this is what I'm going to do. And it's actually a lot bigger than that. I'm not going to go over everything that Beachbody does, but I want you to understand that Beachbody was founded in 1998 by Carl Daikeler and John Condon. And they basically wanted to help people lose weight, get healthy, and live fulfilling lives. That's it. That was their mission. And they started with infomercials. Way back when there was P90, and P90X was the first big one to come out. And they started seeing people get results with P90 and P90X, and people started sharing that. Obviously, when results happen, people are going to ask you, just like you've most likely asked me, how did you do it? So naturally, people started helping other people complete the programs. And so Carl and John sat down, and they decided that they wanted to build an opportunity for people who were organically already going out and helping people with the programs to be compensated and to be helped and to be rewarded for doing so. So the Team Beachbody Coaches Network was born. It was really awesome to hear at Summit this year that it started with 88 people in a room. 42 people said yes to the coaching opportunity and had no clue that it would be this big and filling stadiums and helping so many people transform their lives. And to hear it grow from that is just amazing because it's all organic. It was people who found something that worked for them, just like I did, paying it forward and just telling people about what works. And so Beachbody put together this model, and it's the 4 pillars of success. And the 4 pillars are fitness. So that's our super trainers. That's going to be Shanti, Shailene Johnson, Tony Horton, all those guys who are kicking your fitness butt into gear, paired with nutrition. That's where the 21-day fixed containers come in, and Shakeology. Oh my goodness, I cannot stress to you how amazing Shakeology is for your life. I'll get to that in a second. Peer support with the Coach Network and what I do and what you could potentially do, or if you just reach out to people and help them. Peer support, and then you get rewarded for being a coach or for completing a program. Every time you complete a program, you have the opportunity to get a shirt, some socks, some kind of cool swag, as well as when you turn in your results, Beachbody gives away $500 a day to people who complete the programs. So just for doing it and submitting your results, you can win $500. And then if you win that, you can go on to win up to $100,000 being rewarded at our Beachbody Summit each year. And it's amazing to see how people have transformed their lives with these programs and this nutrition. And it's just amazing. I'm sure you guys know my passion for that, or you've already experienced it yourself, and that's why you're here. So I won't ramble on too much about that. Just know that it works, and I would love to help you complete a program or drink your first 30 days of Shakeology, before Shakeology, let's just say I was tired, I was lazy, I didn't care about what I ate. Like I said, I just ate less of what I had before. And when it came down to it and it was time to be like, okay, I need to take care of this, I never thought I was a shake person. And I thought the money for Shakeology was expensive. But when you break it down and it comes down to $4 a day, even cheaper if you're a coach, you getting that discount. It's just nothing can compare for what is in it. So technically, I think it breaks down to like $40 worth of food or goodness that you would have to buy to make this one shake each day. And it's just a scoop. I make mine like a Reese's cup, and it's the best chocolate in the world. Oh, it's just so good. And you really have to feel it to believe it. And the thing is like we believe in Shakeology so much that there's a money back, bottom of the bag guarantee where you could finish a whole bag. And if you don't see the results, if you don't feel the energy from it, you can return it for a full refund. And that's amazing because that's how confident we are in what Shakeology and what Beachbody does. You can return anything if it doesn't work for you. Because, honestly, some things aren't going to work for some people, but nutrition, proper nutrition, and workouts, they do work. So when Carl and John stepped out and they were like, we're going to do this no nonsense. We're not going to give people magic pills or wraps or whatever else to try to shortcut how to be healthy. We're going to do it the right way and help them do it the right way. I commend them for that. And I love being a part of a company that has that much integrity. And I hope that you honestly understand that this is completely different than anything else that you've ever understood. And you will not know until you're in. You will not know until you drink Shakeology how that will make you feel. You will not know the accomplishment of completing a program and busting through your comfort zone, what that feels like, until you do it. And so I invite you to that be your first step, is just to do it. Do a program, do Shakeology, just give it a try, and you will honestly be amazed. And then you're going to want to save the money, which let's get to what being a coach is like, and part of this opportunity of being able to help others with the amazing programs and Shakeology. So typically, if you're looking for a job, I know I graduated college and they honestly, oh my gosh, do they want like an arm and a leg for everything. So I love this. Hiring recent college grads, requirements, 5 years experience, 6 Olympic gold medals, and superpowers. I have a few superpowers and I know some of you do too. But none of that is required to be a coach. You have to have no education to do it. All you have to do is believe in the product and want to help people. But understand that this is not a normal job. This is an opportunity that has non-traditional requirements. So you must actually want to help people. You have to genuinely care and want to reach out and to help people along their journeys. And you can't just leave them hanging or just up and disappear, because you have to want to help people. You can't just be in it for the money. This is not the business that you're going to be in if you are solely for the money. And we'll get to money in a little bit, but if all you're after is a get rich quick scheme, you can just close out of this right now. And I don't want you on my team, because I need people with genuine hearts wanting to change lives. All right. So you have to be willing to work if you're wanting to build the business. It does take time, and it does take a few sacrifices and patience. And these sacrifices aren't things like, oh, I have to sacrifice an arm and a leg. No, these sacrifices are not watching Game of Thrones. These sacrifices are getting rid of watching the news, which should happen anyway. It's spending less time just scrolling on Facebook mindlessly and actually doing something with it. It's not going and joining 6 softball teams, maybe only joining 4. It's literally can be built within an hour to 2 a day, but it does take a sacrifice. You do have to be patient and build it, and it does take a little bit of your time. I'm not going to say that you can just jump in and people just come to you and they're like, help me. No, it takes time, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But you have to be teachable and willing to learn new skills, because your income will only go as far as you do as a person, and you have to be willing to share your development and your story with people and be vulnerable a little bit. Like, I never thought that I would share with people that I used to be a drug addict, but I do now. And you know how many people that helps just by me being okay and being like, okay, my past doesn't define me anymore. I'm going to help someone change their future because I know what it did for me. And so I never thought that I'd share that with people, but I do, and it helps people, and it's worth it, because, I'm not that person. I'm never going to do drugs again. And I'm happy the way that I am, and now I get to share happiness with people. So you have to be willing to share and self-motivated and have a desire to succeed. You can't be in this business and then want to doubt and tear apart everything. You have to have a desire to succeed, to get better. And it's just like a weight loss journey. It takes time to do it. It takes time to build, but you have to be self-motivated to be able to go in and get the work done. And I promise you, it is simple work, but it's not exactly easy. It takes you sitting down at a computer or on your phone and dedicating an hour or two a day. And yeah, I just can't even explain that, how simple it is. But that all may sound complicated, but in reality, oh my gosh, it's so much fun. So if you look at this picture right here, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what coaching really is and what it looks like for me, because I know that you just read all those things. You're like, oh my gosh, can I do this? Like, is it going to be that hard? No. So this picture that's right under the "but really," that's me getting my oil changed at McCluskey Chevrolet in the Kings Auto Mall, working. I was messaging most likely one of you, telling you, hey, do you guys, like, what's up? How are you doing on your program? What's going on? And it can be taken anywhere. It's very mobile. My shake that day, right beside that picture, made in 5 minutes because I was running out the door. My hair's wet. Gotta go. Working out with Autumn Calabrese at Summit. This year I got to do Tony Horton, and oh my gosh, do you know how great it is to meet celebrity trainers and work out with them in person? They are crazy awesome. Sitting at home, doing a little bit of work, making sure everything's going well, drinking my shake. Down at the bottom, meeting top coaches and hanging out with them, rubbing elbows. You know, the thing about this is we're not in this to compete against each other. We all know that the only competition is ourselves. And so all of these top coaches share all of their knowledge, and just so happens to be that we're part of a top team. Get to that in a second. But it's just amazing that we're not competing against each other, that we're helping each other succeed. And if you look at the picture beside those, that's us taking over Broadway Street in Nashville, working out together. Oh, it's so amazing. Next to that is a girl that I've been able to help through T25 get some results. That's only halfway through. That's 5 weeks of results. That's what the power of having someone on your side can do. And then I put the picture of our fur babies with the Thanksgiving food drive, because one of the first times I've been able to give to charity and to be able to help others has been through being a coach and having that little bit of extra income. And it's so nice to be able to help others, because I honestly believe that the secret to living is giving, and to be able to give in such a way and to pay this opportunity forward is just amazing. All right. So I don't want you to think that you have to do what I do and host these calls and do whatever, because there are 3 different types of coaches. You can be a discount coach, which means, hey, I just want a discount on Shakeology. I don't really want to sell anything, but I just want to save. I want to do my own journey for a while and just get some cool products and save some money. And then a hobby coach is the second layer, and that's typically where most coaches fall. This person typically has a full-time job or other jobs. They love the product and enjoy it, share with others, and they just have some little extra income on the side. It's nothing that they're trying to build too big, which is okay. You don't have to do this how I do it. You do it your way. And that's the best part, because I'm more of a business builder. I'm more all in. I do have another job. Well, I did. Now I'm moving to Denver, so I will have another job because I want to work against human trafficking, but I'm all in this business. I'm all in to be a health coach. So I'm trying to build my life of freedom, and I'm trying to grow a team, which is why you're here, to do the same, because I can't do this on my own. BYB Essential is already too big that I can't handle it all on my own. So I need your help to help people get the results that they need, all right? But your business means your rules. You can fall anywhere in between that you want to. And the best part of that is that no matter where you want to fall into this, that we have resources for you. So I'm your personally sponsored coach. And then right above me, my coach is the #1 coach in the business for the past 2 years. In the entire network for the past 2 years, Melanie Mitchell, the woman you see beside me, has been #1 and is my coach. You have access to her, as well as her step-by-step training and her team calls every Monday night. And then you have a coach online office. You have weekly national calls that we start every Monday. We get you pumped for the week. And then, like I said, team calls. Melanie's are Monday nights, and then BYBS will be on Thursday night once I get settled into Denver. And then we have product training guides for you, video library, scripts, goal-oriented daily checklists, a phone number for Coach Relations if you ever have any troubles, because they are our customer service support. We have team pages. Basically, we have everything that you need to succeed. There's literally no excuse, especially with being a part of my team and Melanie's team, that you would fail at this. There's no way. If you're willing to put in the work, we will help you succeed. And here's the thing. We all strive on the same process. If you're wanting to run with this business and build it big, I'm wanting to run with you too, and I'll run and I'll go. But if you want to walk and you just want to go slow, I'll be there to walk with you. You just got to let me know and communicate, and we'll make it happen, all right? So if this is something that you're wanting to do, I'm going to just be honest. I'm going to be upfront. There is a cost to this. I can say that I got in with a challenge pack, which I think is the best offer. The thing is I got in with the challenge pack of T25, and this is back in 2011 when it was still kind of new. It was $205. Shakeology on its own is $129, $130, and I got in with 205. So I got an expensive challenge pack when I got in, and I don't regret a single dollar, because I've made that 10, 20, possibly 30 or 40 fold by now, just by being a coach and helping other people do it too. So the investment that you put into this is totally worth it no matter what you do, but you do have 3 options. The first is a $39.95 sign-up fee. You just sign up to be a coach. You get your online office. You get what you need, the personal tools to be a successful coach, and you're good to go. That's not exactly the way to do it unless you already have a program and just want to hold off on Shakeology, which I don't recommend, because that's the thing that's going to be the game changer for you. So if you want to, you can sign up with Shakeology with that $39.95 sign-up fee. So like I said, Shakeology, however you start, is around $130. So then you'd have $130 plus $40, so you're at $170 if you take option B. Or you can get a challenge pack, and that means that you're going to get a fitness program and Shakeology with that sign-up fee waived. And most of our challenge packs are around $140, especially for right now. So just reach out to me with whatever program you want. I'll hook you up. But it gets you your program. It gets you your Shakeology for your nutrition, and 30 days free of the club membership. That gives you access to 14 different programs. You can go ahead and try those out also wherever you are and have Wi-Fi. Definitely the best deal is the challenge pack, by all means. Some of these prices are a little different because we have promotions going on. So if you have had a program in your mind for a while now, just reach out to me. It's definitely going to be better for you to get that and Shakeology to sign up, have your sign up fee waived, and go ahead and get on board that way versus doing it the other two. But I'm not here to pick your journey. You are. So you get to decide how you want to do it. Just know that one of our vital behaviors of being a coach and being successful at it is being proof that the products work. So obviously, if you're not doing the products and drinking your shake, you can't tell other people to do the program or drink a shake. So, you can't really be a hypocrite in this program or in this opportunity, and it will show. So you got to do it. You got to do it for yourself, and then you got to do it to help others. And so with that, I understand there is a sign-up cost involved. However, like I said, with this opportunity, let me make sure I didn't skip it. Okay. There's ways to earn money. Oh, snap. I went too far. Okay. There's ways to earn money. So when you sign up, you get your Coach Online office. You get your own website, all that goodness. We can go over that in training because I'll be personally training you because I'm your coach. But you'll get 25% retail commission on everything. So that means if a person just buys a program, you get 25%. If they just buy Shakeology, you get 25%. If they get challenge packs, you get 25%, and then depending on which one it is, a little bit more. They just reward you more for helping people get started the right way than just getting started with a program or with Shakeology on its own. And then you get 15% if they're club members. And then once you start building a team, you can get team cycle bonuses, matching bonuses, and star diamond bonuses. let me just tell you, once you move up in the ranks, for some reason, they just like to throw money at you. I don't understand. I don't get it, but it just happens. So you want to build. If that's something that you want to do and you want to maybe take an extra vacation or you want to like be a stay-at-home mom, like this is an amazing opportunity for you to still live the way that you want, implement an hour to a day of something of helping others, something for yourself and helping others and making money with it. And I want to show you actual numbers and for how much a Beachbody coach can actually earn. So I'm going to show you this, and then I'm going to show you my numbers because that's only fair. So this is taken from the Beachbody website, and I highlighted a few areas on here because I think they're important. So you don't know what the ranks are. That's okay. Don't worry about the top part, okay? Go down to where I highlighted coach retail sellers. So remember when the pick your path picture? A retail seller is going to be a hobby coach, that person that's kind of in between. You're just doing the program. You have another job. You're just kind of promoting. It's just like when people ask you, what are you doing? You say, I'm doing this. If you want to do it, here you go. I'll help you out. Okay. Those people in the middle, on average, are making around $500 up to $4,055. On average, if you're just a random coach doing your thing, $500 to $4,000 does not sound too shabby, all right? And the high earnings are $18,000 for a retail. Retail sellers go anywhere from $500 to $18,000, all right? That's not shabby at all. And in between all the ranks, the average earning is $4,000. So an extra $4,000, no matter what, is not too bad in your bank account. But some coaches earn up to $3 million in a year. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not to that mark yet. I'm not to the $1 million mark yet, but I can tell you that every year we've been increasing the number of people who have made it to that $1 million mark. And it's just amazing to see how people's lives have changed from being a bankrupt bartender or from having their spouse in a hospital and just changing their entire lives and knowing that they have to pay these bills and just changing it and being able to make that much just from helping people. So understand that no matter where you are or what you decide to do, the possibilities are basically unlimited. And these are real numbers from averages of what people can do. And I'm going to leave this here for a second because I want you to really sink it in. If a person who's doing this in their free time can make $500 to $18,000 from an hour or two a day, isn't that worth it? Isn't that worth giving up a TV show for? I know it has been in my life. So I want you to think about that and think about the unlimited possibility, because a lot of the times in careers that we get now, races aren't common, promotions aren't common, and most people leave jobs before they can even get to that point, or they want to grow. And this business helps you grow as a person. It will pay you back so much more than financially, but I know this is a question, and so I wanted to cover that. Here is my income as a new coach. So when I first started, my month one, I literally sold one thing of Shakeology and I made $29 in a week. That was it for my month one. Now, each of these isn't throughout the whole month. Each of these numbers that you see here are for a week. So we get paid weekly on Thursdays. And so each week you'll have a little printout like this that says your total commission. So in month one, one of my weeks was at $29. So yeah, if you're wanting to get in this business and get rich quick, not going to really happen. But if you are patient and really want to help others, you will grow it. So then in month two, one of the weeks I made $92. So I'm going up. Month four, I made $170, still going up. And then by month six, I was making $300 something. Like, that's not too bad for 6 months, putting an hour or two in a day, right? Now, the thing that I must tell you is that you must be consistent with this business if you want it to grow this way. So that doesn't mean that you can go hard for 6 months and then throw it all away and just disappear and think that it's going to continue to grow. It's something that you constantly put time into, just like you constantly put time into yourself. You do your workouts every day. You put an hour into your business. You grow your mind a little bit. And you help others, okay? Not that big of a deal. And you will be rewarded, but consistency is key. You can't just up and disappear. I'll give you an example of this. when I was going through the last semester of my college career and I had my capstone paper, that's a 30-page paper, and I'm trying to finish out college and it's stressful, I fell off a little bit. And so my income dipped. And you'll see that your income will always be a direct reflection of the amount of lives that you change. So the more people you're helping, the better. The more people that are spreading the word that, hey, this person helped me, maybe they can help you too, or they're spreading that along, it's going to grow your business. I don't feel comfortable sharing where I'm at now. Just know that some of the things I've been able to do with my income, which Beachbody does not guarantee any income, it's based off of your skill level, disclaimer here. I've been able to enroll in my Health Coach Institute. I've been able to go through Financial Peace University and pay off $54,000 worth of debt, or $5,400 worth of debt, sorry. I got a new car. We're moving to Denver. I've taken vacations to North Dakota, to Charleston, to Florida. It's just so nice to have a little bit of extra money, even though, yeah, it started out as $29. When you start getting up there and it starts getting a little bit better, it's totally worth it. And don't think that I'm here about the money. I don't care about the money, because obviously I did this for free for a little bit. And I actually started challenges and all that in 2011 before I even knew what coaching was. It's not about the money, but it's so amazing that something that helps us, a workout program or a shake, can be shared with someone else and to eventually be paid forward by a company that cares to help people get healthy and fulfilled lives and happiness. It's just amazing. So I wanted to share these numbers with you. Like I said, nothing's guaranteed. It's all based off the work you want to put in. But if you're willing to run, I'll run with you, and we can get you there. And we can get you up to a nice income to where you don't have to stress. You want to go on vacation? Go. You want to take longer on a vacation? Stay a few extra days. Bring your husband home from work. Or be a stay-at-home mom when you have kids. I know one of my biggest fears is I don't ever want to have to put my kids in daycare. With this opportunity, by the time that I have babies, I won't have to. How amazing is that? I want to share this with you. All right, so I'm going to move on a little bit. So now our goal is to figure out where you fit best. You can join our team. We can help you grow and build and become your best self, and you can pick your path on which way that you want to coach and become a part of BYBS as a team, be a part of the boardroom, grow this business, help people get fit and get rewarded for it. Or you can stay in Central if that's where you're at, or if you just need some accountability, I can put you in Central for free until you get to the point in which you want to be able to help others. Or I have an upcoming BYBS exclusive group that will be revealed soon, so be on the lookout for that and the requirements for that. Or my BYBS transformation. This is, like I said, the one-on-one coaching that it's right now. My price for this is $250 for this 90 days. I am taking payment plan if that is something that you want to do, but definitely I want you in Central. And if you're ready and willing to help people do this and you want the accountability, I think the biggest thing that I got from coaching, you can throw the money away. I got the accountability to my goals. I got the accountability of waking up every day and seeing people like you on my Facebook pushing play to where I do it too, because I can't lead you guys unless I'm doing it myself. So that kind of accountability in its own is worth so much more, because, a lot of people, they lose weight, they do, but they gain it back. And so through this opportunity, I've been able to lose my 100 pounds and keep it off. That's the best part for me. And I understand change is scary. It can be, but it's leading you to a new beginning. This is something that when I went through my first webinar with Melanie, I felt it in my heart. And I knew that this could change my life. And I hope that that's the feeling that you have right now. All right. And if it is, let me know and we'll take the next step together. Okay. And finally, I have a few standalone services that I offer to help you a little bit more if you're not ready to take that leap. I do one-on-one group healthy grocery shopping on a budget trip. That's $20 a person. I will be doing a few of these before I leave for Denver. I don't know how I'm going to structure this when I'm there, but for right now, I'm still here. I can still help you get your grocery shopping correctly. I'm also doing personal workouts and training sessions. I've been doing that for a couple months now, and I'm really enjoying it. And then financial budget and planning sessions. I think that the two biggest things that hold millennials, which you're most likely a millennial or someone who is in this generation, I think the two biggest problems we deal with is not being healthy and not even being educated about being healthy, and then being forced to be in debt. And what I mean by that is I went to college to better myself. I have a $50,000 like student loan bill. It's getting paid off, but it's just I don't think that we were taught about finances, and so I'm trying to help people get better at their finances, get better at their health, and just become their best selves all around. You can lose weight, but if you have really bad money issues, I want to help you with that also. I love helping people change their habits. All right. And we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. This opportunity and what I love to do is to give to you and to help you in any way that I can. All right. So if you are ready to join Be Your Best Self, please reach out to me. I am excited and waiting for your questions. If you're wanting to be a part of my team, I have an application for you to fill out. It's super short, sweet, and to the point. And then we'll set up a phone call to get you started and figure out how you want to work this. If you want to be a part of Central, reach out to me if you're not already, and continue doing what you're doing if you already are in there. Or if you want to take advantage of any of the other opportunities that I offer or Be Your Best Self as an organization offers, please just reach out to me and we will be happy to help. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing this and stop recording so where I can get to your guys' questions. And I will be posting this to where you can reference it again. So let me stop. Bye, guys. See you soon.